Alright, so we're in the finals. We're going to mulligan this hand. This one we can keep. It's a nice hand, actually. Bloodbriar number 2. I guess I'll bottom that. Doesn't seem like something we need if we already have one. And I could use some cheaper spells in the meantime. Or lands. Another black-red deck. All the rabid bites and clear shots a little boy could ask for. Okay. Lurker. Okay. Well, let's eat this guy and swing for 3. Ah, Gorger's number 2. So, now the question. Do I want to use 2 rabid bites to deal with that threat? I probably should. Forgive the extremely loud engine outside. Yeah, I probably should. It's not great for us. It is a 2-for-1, but I'm going to take too much damage otherwise, and I don't have any other means of dealing with it. So I guess we will. Certainly not very good value, but 5-3 is difficult to deal with. Another option I could have done was play the Scavenger and Rabid Bite the Deranged Whelp. Oh, geez. It's a strong card. Alright, so I guess we go... Scavenger... Skinner. But I guess we pump our Skinner. If I pump the Scavenger, I can't block either of them. If I pump the Skinner, I can block the Neonate. Well, I can block either of them, but I would lose my Skinner with a block on either one. Whereas now I can maybe afford to just take 2 and keep the neonate at bay. All right. Captive. So at this point, I probably have to start trading some stuff off, or try to. If I draw one more land, though, I can flip my captive. So I guess I'd prefer to not lose my captive. The Skinner's going to have to trade off, unfortunately. And I guess likely with the Fury Blade Vampire, depending on if our opponent discards a card or not. But this way, if we draw a land, we can still do good stuff with our captive. If we draw a spell, then at least we're staying busy doing something. Oh, that's dangerous. Not dangerous for him, I mean. Basically, I mean it's bad for us. Amazing for my opponent. I mean, we don't even have a way to kill the Fury Blade Vampire now, so we're in pretty big trouble. I'm trying to think of the best way I deal with this situation, too. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, well, I guess I'm pretty happy you put it on that. Oh, I see. Well, let's see. 5, 7 damage I'm going to take with the trample. So I'm going to be put to 2. That doesn't seem great. My blocking options are basically this. I can double block the... I might need to double block the whelp. I don't know what I'm going to do if I draw a land, though. So, like, if I don't block either, I take 5, 7, I go to 2. If I draw a land, I can use this for blocking, but then I would still die to this. No, unfortunately, I think we have to block here. I mean, I could have double blocked the neonate. That was another option. And then taken 6. He would have kept his Fury Blade Vampire. Yeah, I don't know if that would have been better or worse, actually. Prowler. I mean, it wouldn't have dealt with the Trampler, but it would have still made him discard cards. I don't think he would have had too much of a problem doing that. Collective Defiance is very strong. Very strong card. 4 mana to 4 damage to a creature, 3 to the opponent. I mean, that is very strong. So we gotta take 3 and go to 1 here. Okay. So opponent's deck is obviously very good. I still definitely think we can win this. I just got to figure out, do I want to bring in Prey Upon maybe? Maybe I get off this like cute lurker plan, especially since it kind of punished us there. Then maybe I can make my mana a little bit better too. Like maybe if we cut lurker, bring in a Prey Upon. Cut an island, add a swamp. I mean, that seems pretty good. I can grit too, because we know he's got Fiery Temper. But we're probably okay. Everything else seems fine. Yeah, I think we're going to keep it like this. So dump the big time effect for a cheap removal spell. Although it does require us to at least have like a 2/3 or something. But he had some X1s, so we'll see how it goes. We'll try this. All right. 2 green mana. I don't really want to mulligan this hand, so I'm not going to. But, I mean, we have a blocker at the very least. But this hand could prove to be a problem if we don't draw anything. Like, we don't draw black mana, if we don't draw... Well, that'll do. Okay. So now we're just these 2 spells away from Delirium. Alright. That's good. That's going to help us get Delirium next turn. Could actually have played the Vessel so we can crack it next turn, but I think... Oh, Masquerade. That could definitely prove to be a problem. Let's see here. That's good. All right, so let's go Vessel. Crack it. So Skinner with Delirium, because we're going to have creature, land, instant, enchantment, artifact. That sounds good. All right, so take the Skinner. Okay. And we'll swing for 3. So if he has an instant... I mean, we have the removal here, so we should be okay. Really like to draw land now. That would be awesome. So I can go Skinner, Rabid Bite, kill whatever, probably play the Gorger he plays here. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we're actually gonna, are we gonna do the clear shot? I want to do the clear shot so I can do the Rabid Bite Skinner play if I draw the land. So I think we're just gonna eat this Gorger now. Attack for 4. Even though clear shot can deal with better things later, I think this is more optimal. I mean, I also could have just... I could have just Skinnered, force him, but that's dangerous if he has like a trick or something. All right, we're just going to get rid of these. I mean, they're his biggest threats, so dealing with them just seems good. Like I said, I could have played the Skinner. They have to attack. If he had nothing, I could have just eaten them without using my removal. But it seems dangerous to me. If he has, like I said, any sort of removal or trick, because they have the first strike, I would end up losing my guy, which I just don't think is worth it. Not drawing the land here is admittedly bad. Admittedly bad that we're not drawing the land. I guess we're going to keep the beats going. And I wanted this to be a 5/6 because, I don't know, Lightning Axe maybe? Although he would have to have drawn it there. Otherwise, you could just do it in response. Remember, it's power 2 or less can't block. So that obviously does not include Falcon Wrath Reaver. All right, so he's attacking. We're going to take it. All right. Black mana there would have been pretty good. Now it might be in my best interest to just do the Swift Spinner surprise here. It certainly makes the best use of mana. It's smaller than Scavenger, but he doesn't know it's coming. My other option is the Scarecrow, but I can't crack it. I think I'm going to do the Swift Spinner. Hopefully it's just one creature. Okay. All right. So we got there. It was close, though. Very close. Like I said, opponent's deck is pretty slick. He had double Gorger again this game, and the Masquerade is going to be a problem. I don't think we didn't get any ways to deal with that either, which is a little bit scary. Do I want Revenant because it blocks and gains life? You know, that's actually not the worst idea. Maybe cut like a Foul Blood, although this card's good. I could cut the Swift Spinner. He's not going to have any flyers. I mean, a surprise blocker is nice, but I feel like the Revenant, because it's cheaper and has lifelink, might be what we're looking for. Although, I mean, 1/3 is going to be good, right? It's going to block. It blocks both his Menace guys we saw really well, or at least keeps them at bay. And we do have some fight spells as well as, you know, pump. Well, not a lot of pump, but we do have fight. Yeah, I think we'll cut the Swift Spinner. Actually, you know, Supplicant's not great, but it's a 2/3, which I kind of like. But maybe I actually like the Swift Spinner more than the Supplicant. It's more expensive, but I just feel like it's unlikely I'm going to want to discard and make each player lose 2 life. Like, I'd rather have lifelink. I'd rather be the one that gains life. All right, let's do this. All right, I think this is a mulligan. Our opponent's deck is pretty dangerous, and if we don't draw green mana, we're in pretty big trouble. I'd really like to keep this hand, but we have all green spells, no green mana. I think that's too dangerous. All right, this hand's actually good, though. Grapple, yeah, we can keep that too, actually, which is also good because it sets up our Delirium. So I think the Skinner is going to pump the Prowler, especially considering our opponent's probably pretty highly incentivized to use Bombardment. Okay, that's all right. Not a huge deal. We'll get it back. So that's not a bad draw either. So we can grapple on our opponent's turn, but then we can't Prowler plus Skinner unless we draw green mana, which is possible. But playing Skinner here also doesn't seem great. You really want to play Skinner after you've done some removal avoidance. And maybe we bring something else back with the grapple, you never know. All right, let's grapple now. So let's get back the Prowler. And we do have Delirium, which is nice. Green mana? Green would be optimal. Okay. So now I think I play this Scarecrow. I can play the Skinner now, but if he has more removal... Like if I play Skinner and he has Gorger, he doesn't have the double red for Fiery Temper. If I play the Scarecrow, next turn I can crack it and play Skinner, start getting some lands. If I play the Skinner, I can get a 3/3 on my opponent's turn, and then it's just getting bigger after that, which is also really good. He also could play a Gorger, and then I can Rabid Bite it. Like, getting Skinner online immediately is also good. It makes him have the Fiery Temper right away. I guess we go for Skinner. I mean, we saw the Bombardment. I'm trying to think of the other removal spells we saw from my opponent. I can't exactly recall what they were. The Collective Defiance, I guess, but that would have been able to deal with my Skinner anyway. So he gets one turn to cast the Fiery Temper. And then he gets, so he doesn't have the double red. That is important to note. And I mean, if we can get Skinner to 5/5, then we're in real good shape. Ooh, Tormentor. Well, he's tapping out. Problem is I can't quite Rabid Bite it. Revenant. I guess we do Scarecrow here. Because we're going to need those lands. All right, so we're going to get it out of Fiery Temper range. He still could have the Collective whatever spell. Ooh, this is actually good news. He doesn't have the land, too. Okay. We're going to take 8 here, but we're also dealing with his Tormentor, which is like one of the more problematic cards. And we even get to crack our Scarecrow, too, which is nice. Oh, maybe we don't have to now. I mean, we don't have to. Okay. Yeah. So we'll go Rabid Bite plus Prowler. And once again, we are pumping our Skinner one more time. And the reason that we're doing that is to get it out of the 4 damage thinger. Okay. Oh, that's nice. So I think we actually swing with Skinner and Prowler. And I'll trade my 1-drop for his 4-drop. That's okay too. He continues to take some damage. All right, no blocks. We're just going to deal 7, play Revenant, and leave up the Scarecrow. And we're actually going to start pumping the Revenant too. Because lifelink is good. Okay. So this is actually kind of nice. We can crack the Scarecrow and get the guaranteed certain death. And then is my opponent dead? Let's see. I kill this. He goes to 7. So he has to block this or he dies. Yeah, that seems like what we want. So get our blue mana and get another green. Kill this. This definitely forces a block. And it specifically forces a block on Skinner. Now I could get Crusader, but it won't have haste. Well, that was not the correct block from our opponent. So, all right. Well, we won the 6-2-2-2. I kind of want to stick it out in this format longer. So, I mean, I can talk about it a little bit. There's the 8-4 format, and some people don't understand how the formats work, understandably, if you don't play Magic Online. But 8-4 means you have to make it to the finals, so you have to win your first 2 rounds. And if you lose in the finals, you get 4 packs, and if you win in the finals, you get 8 packs. But if you lose in round 1 or 2, you're kicked out of the draft. How these 6-2-2-2 Swiss drafts work is if you win any of your 2 matches, you're guaranteed to play 3 matches if you want. If you win 2 of your 3 matches, you get 2 packs. Otherwise, you get nothing. But if you win, like we just did, you get 6 packs. So it sort of like doubles your the amount that you spend in. So there's actually like a real reward, which is nice. Because if you know from the pack per win Swiss drafts, basically you just play 3 rounds and you only get 1 pack per win, which is a lot less incentivized to do this. The only place it makes a difference is if you're going 1-2. You would get 1 pack, whereas if you're going 1-2 and 6-2-2-2, you get nothing. But I kind of want to. This seems like the sort of the perfect balance of risk and reward, because the risk is fairly low. Like going 1-2 definitely happens. It happened on stream to me a couple times. But I was only going to end up getting 1 pack anyway. And, getting 6 packs for winning is fairly high. It just seems like a lot less risk than the 8-4. So I kind of like this 6-2-2-2. Let me know what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for some more. Hope to see you on stream. Thanks a lot. See you later.